If you're wondering where this bedspread is from, it's from my mom made this blanket and gave it to me for Christmas, so thank you, Mom.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can.
Hey y'all, it's me, Cecilia. Welcome back to my channel. So I haven't posted in a couple weeks, and y'all are probably wondering, where's this bitch? Even though I've been all over Twitter. Quick recap, I didn't want to film because everybody's Vlogmas overwhelmed me so much to the point where I didn't want to contribute to other people feeling overwhelmed, because I know other people were feeling overwhelmed by Vlogmas, and I was especially to the point where I'm like, I didn't want to read, I didn't want to watch anybody's content, I didn't want to do anything book related, so I didn't. But since most Vlogmas is over, I'm back, I'm here. We're going to start off with a new series on my channel. So in 2020, I'm going to start doing monthly anticipated releases videos where I basically talk about all the books that are coming out the next month that I'm really excited about. I plan on uploading these about a week ahead of time. Y'all can know a little bit about it. But every couple months, I will probably have a giveaway, which, since this is the first one in the series, I'm having a giveaway for this video. So the winner of the giveaway would basically win one book out of the books I talk about in this video. All you have to do is like this video and make sure that you comment down below what book you want or what book you are excited for, and a place for me to contact you, so either Instagram or Twitter. So you're probably wondering, is this only US based? It is not. I'm going to be shipping the book through Book Depository, so as long as Book Depository ships to your country, you can enter this giveaway. And I'm going to have it open until January 2nd, so be excited for that. And on January 2nd, I will pretty much post on my Twitter who won the giveaway, and I will message them privately, and if they don't respond in 24 hours, I will pick another comment. So yeah, very easy giveaway, and I'm really excited about it. So let's just get into the books I'm excited for. I have 9 books to talk about in this video. I'm going to do them in I'm going to do this in publication order. I have a couple fantasy, historical fiction, romance, science fiction. Like, we went all over the place this month. So the first book I'm excited about is a sequel, and that is A Heart So Fierce and Broken by Bridget Kemmerer. This is the second book in the Curse of Dark and Lonely series. It's called Curse Breakers on Goodreads. I don't know. But that series. I'm not going to read the synopsis of the second book in case you haven't read the first one yet, but the first book is a Beauty and the Beast retelling where our main character Harper, she basically gets, it's an isekai, okay? Well, let's be honest. She gets transported into this world on accident, release the curse on Prince Red. And it was entertaining, and it was enjoyable. I gave it 4 stars. I really enjoyed it, and I'm excited to see what the next book in the series is going to be. I know that there's going to actually be a perspective with Gray, which I'm excited. He's great. I mean, like, if I had to choose, Prince Ren, you know, gives me Tamaki vibes, but I'm excited about this one. And I forgot to mention that A Heart So Fierce and Broken comes out January 7th of 2020. Next book on my list is Woven in Moonlights by Isabel Binez. Now, this book, first of all, this cover, girl, is literally freaking gorgeous. Now, this is a fantasy, a young adult fantasy. It takes inspiration from Bolivian politics and history, which, when I heard that, I was like, See, I took a history of Latin America class in college, and I really enjoyed what we learned about from, like, Bolivian politics and history, so I know a bit more of, like, what happened in the 1900s, but we're gonna see how this goes. Let me read this first paragraph, because I don't know why, but this first paragraph, like, got me in the mood for it. So, I'm sorry, there's a lot of words I might pronounce wrong. That's all I'm gonna say. Ximena is the decoy condessa, a stand-in for the last remaining Illustrian royal. Her people lost everything when the usurper Atok used an ancient relic to summon ghosts and drive the Illustrians from La Ciudad. Now Ximena is motivated by her insatiable thirst for revenge and her rare ability to spin thread from moonlight. Spin thread from moonlight? I'm like, what? I know there's a revenge plot, which isn't my favorite, but I don't know. It sounds interesting. Why am I getting like Resistance, like from Star Wars vibes in this? I don't know what it is, but this sounds so amazing. This comes out January 7th and I'm so excited about it. Next book on this list is Followers by Megan Angelo. Now this is a science fiction book that is just sounds so relevant to our times. That's all I'm gonna say. It's like, you know how The Handmaid's Tale is very relevant? It's like that. It's just like to the point where it's like, wow, I'm scared. So let me talk about a little bit about what this book is about. So Orla Caden dreams of literary success, but she's stuck writing about movie star hookups and influencer yoga moves. Orla has no idea how to change her life until her new roommate, Floss, a striving wannabe A-lister, comes up with a plan for launching both them in the high-profile lives they so desperately crave. But it's only when Orla and Floss abandon all pretense of ethics that social media responds with the most terrifying feedback of all: overwhelming success. Sounds pretty interesting, sounds pretty relevant. 35 years later, in a closed California village where the government-appointed celebrities live every moment of the day on camera, a woman named Marlo discovers a shattering secret about her past. Despite her massive popularity, 12 million loyal followers, Marlo's dreams of fleeing the corporate sponsors who would do anything, even horrible things, to keep her on screen. That sounds so interesting. I could see like the parallels to, of course, our culture today with social media. And I find the concept of being government-run celebrities fascinating, because you can already see that sometimes in YouTube, where you could tell when YouTube are pushing certain creators. I'm not gonna name names, but when they're pushing certain creators, and you can really tell that, like, oh wow, okay, like you could already tell that a lot of that stuff is already happening, but it seems like it's going to be a lot more oppressive. But I don't know, I'm really excited about this book. The cover also is very pretty. This comes out January 14th. Next book seems very out of something you guys probably wouldn't think I would read this, but Chelsea from Chelsea Darling Reigns talked about it in one of her anticipated releases videos, and I just had to put it on my list. It's Lucky Caller by Emma Mills. I've never read an Emma Mills book, but first of all, this cover's pretty as hell. So it says, when Nina decides to take a radio broadcasting class her senior year, she expects it to be a walk in the park. Instead, it's a complete disaster. The members of Nina's haphazardly formed radio team have approximately nothing in common. And to maximize the awkwardness, her group includes Jamie, a childhood friend she hoped to basically avoid for the rest of her life. The show is a mess. Internet rumors threaten to bring the wrath of two fandoms down on their heads. And to top it all off, Nina's family is on the brink of some major upheaval. That sounds like a lot's going on, and I am curious. I want to fall in love with Nina, and I want to see what's going on and everything's going on in her life. I don't know. I think this sounds interesting. It's a YA contemporary. I don't know, it sounds fun, but this book comes out January 14th. Next book, this book I think might be my most anticipated of the month, behind A Heart So Fierce and Broken. It's Dark and Deepest Red by Anna Marie McLemore. Now this is the genres is like fantasy, young adult, retelling, LGBT, historical fiction, which is everything I want in a book, I'm not gonna lie. Summer 1518, a strange sickness swept through Strasbourg. Women dance in the street, some until they fall down dead. As rumors of witchcraft spread, suspicion turns from Lavina and her family, and Lavina may have to do the unimaginable to save herself and everyone she loves. 5 centuries later, a pair of red shoes seal to Rosella Olivia's feet, making her dance uncontrollably. They draw her toward a boy who knows the dancing fever's history better than anyone, Emile, whose family was blamed for the fever 500 years ago. But there's more to what happened in 1518 than even Emile knows, and discovering the truth may decide whether Rosella survives the red shoes. I'm trying to remember what retelling this is based off of, because like I know there's one about like dancing red shoes, but like I can't think of the title. If you guys know, like let me know, because I know what it's referencing. I just don't remember the title. It's got the dual perspective, like dual perspective, like 2 different timelines, the 1518 and looks like 2018. It's got both of those. It has a retelling. Y'all know I love retellings. And it's got everything I love. I'm so excited about this book. This one comes out January 14th as well. Next one, I have a couple historical fiction, which is kind of random for my list, but This one just seems so interesting. This one is A Long Petal of the Sea by Isabel Allende. Now, this is, like I said, a historical fiction, and it takes place in the 1930s, which of course is not 1940s because, you know, World War II books don't want to read them. It talks about the aftermath of the Spanish Civil War, which I always found very interesting, and I haven't done a lot of research about it, but I feel like this book is going to help me in that. I love this. I know at some points they immigrate to Chile while Europe erupts in World War II. I don't know. This just sounds so interesting to me. It's already got great ratings. This one comes out January 21st, and I am so excited about it. The cover could be prettier, but like I'm really excited about this book. I'm not gonna lie. Another historical fiction. This one is Recipe for a Perfect Wife by Karma Brown. First of all, it's dual narrative. Y'all fucking love. No, I love the dual perspective, dual narrative books. Ooh, like literally, if it's a dual perspective, I'm probably gonna enjoy it. I don't know what it is, but let me read the beginning for you. It says, in this captivating dual narrative novel, a modern day woman finds inspiration in hidden notes left by her home's previous owner, a quintessential 1950s housewife. As she discovers remarkable parallels between the woman's life and her own, it causes her to question the foundation of her own relationship with her husband and what it means to be a wife fighting for her place in a patriarchal society. This sounds so interesting. I think that the parallels between how it was to be a housewife in the 1950s and how, again, oppressive it was in some aspects can translate into our modern lives of again, a modern day woman. I find this so interesting. This takes place in New York as well, and oof, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna love this. This one comes out January 21st as well, and I'm already into it. It's Tweet Cute by Emma Lord. This one comes out January 21st as well. Chelsea from Chelsea Darling Reads, as you see, she had a lot of inspiration over my list. But I think she read this book and she has been raving about it. And the things she's been saying sounds so good, but also this book sounds so chaotic that I'm so excited about it. I believe that there's Pepper and Jack. So in person, they really like each other. They're like vibing, but online they are feuding on Twitter. So you know like Wendy's Twitter? It's like that, but like two different food companies just having a Twitter feud, and they don't know that they are running those Twitter feuds. They don't know that they're both running those accounts. And the chaos sounds so great. I am so excited about this. I feel like I'm gonna love it or hate it, depending on how the writing style. I've never read anything by Emma Lord, but this sounds so interesting. But yeah, I'm excited for this one. Last book on my list is a book that I've actually read this author's work before, so go me. But this is The Other People by C.J. Tudor. I read The Chalkman this year and I really enjoyed that one. I gave it 4 or 5 stars. I can't remember off the top of my head. But this one comes out January 28th, and it follows a couple perspectives. So we follow Gabe. His daughter was taken away from him. No one believes that his daughter was stolen or like was kidnapped. So he spent his days going down the highway that he saw her kidnapped from, trying to find any clues. He lives in like this rusty camper van, and he's trying not to give up hope. He's still trying to find his daughter. Then we have this woman named Katie who works at this like rest stop on this road, and she always sees Gabe. She calls him like the thin man because he's thin as hell, and she feels bad for him, but because she understands where he's coming from. And then we have Fran and her daughter Alice, who are also on this motorway running from people who are trying to hurt them. And I don't know, it's a mystery thriller. This sounds interesting. I'm curious to see how all these timelines are going to weave together and what happened to Gabe's daughter. I don't know. I really enjoyed C.J. Tudor's writing in the last book, so I have a feeling I'm going to enjoy this one as well. But yeah, I'm so excited about this one. I already said it comes out January 28th. Did I? Yes. But yes, guys, that is it. Those are all the books I'm excited to read in January 2020. There might be more, but yes. And I hope you guys join this giveaway. I'm so excited. I want to give back to the people who watch my videos because I appreciate all of you guys. And yeah, I'm excited. We're going to be posting a lot of videos soon. No more long 3-week hiatuses, I hope. And yeah, that's it for today's video. I will see you all in another video. Peace.
Missing someone.